A group is trying to save a homegrown skate park on city property. Today, the Parks and Rec Department took out all the skate ramps and rails that kids have been using for a couple of years now. Senior reporter Jake Wazikowski tells us why and what could happen because of this.
An old tennis court that hasn't been fixed up in a while at Lynch Park in South Omaha gets used by kids for ollies and kick flips. Over the weekend, rioters came out to save the park.
It's been really great for the community having this space here. It keeps a lot of kids out of the street.
Monday morning, the ramps were gone. George Keller showed up to get exercise and practice his tricks.
Man, I came here trying to skate, kind of ruined my day seeing everything gone. Because, there's really not too many places to skate around Omaha.
For about the last 2 years, the Nebraska Public Skate Parks Council and others built ramps and rails for riders to practice, since the nearest skate parks are about 7 miles away, informally sharing the space.
It was really disheartening and sad to wake up this morning and see that they came in a day before our meeting to try to bridge that gap between the community kids and the city, that they tore out all the kids' skateboard ramps. These little tiny ramps that they spent their time building and building a community around.
The Parks Department says when they realized some of the skate equipment was being drilled into the park concrete without permission, they had to take it down. Also, a family donated money to improve the tennis courts.
They're not something that you would buy or a professional installer would install. They're what we would call homemade, and they're not up to code, and the legality and the liability issues that we would have would be tremendous if somebody would get hurt.
The group will now talk with the city to work out a solution because they feel there's a growing need for a skate park to give kids a positive outlet and stay off the streets.
It's what's good for these kids to know that you can communicate with city officials and you can get something done for your community, and that's what we're trying to prove right here.
So they'll meet with the City Parks Department on Tuesday to discuss what will happen with those temporary ramps and what could be done here in the future, possibly a permanent skate park. Reporting near 20th and Martha, Jake Wazikowski, 3 News Now.
The city has 3 skate parks at Seymour Smith, Roberts Park, and in Elkhorn. They say they're open to discussing a solution.